2 decades before returning to university, I worked in New Zealand forests all over New Zealand. And what really struck me was how quiet the forests are. I was really interested in how our birds are doing and how they're doing, especially after control. The main findings from my PhD were that the species that are responding well to mammal control appear to be the ones that are really iconic. In fact, it's quite a positive, exciting finding that the species we most care about or we most notice in the bush, the large species like the New Zealand pigeon, the kaka, even the saddleback, those ones that are very rare now, are doing well with mammal control and even do well and at some level when there's low intensity control. Conversely, there seem to be species that consistently don't respond to mammal control, and so the reasons for this appear to be that they're the smaller, sort of less endemic, the more common species like the fantail and the silvereye, which may be doing okay with mammals here in New Zealand because they have resilient strategies that have been retained from their former exposure to mammals on another continent. And also that perhaps with the removal of the larger, deeply endemic species like the saddleback and the kaka and the tui, these species are able to expand and do better. So my PhD research has important implications for conservation management. Insofar that managers can understand using mammal control and the intensity that they're using at the site, they might then understand more about what they would expect to get at the end of that control program. I think the next important steps to make following on from the research would be to then not just look at different types of mammal control, but look at the residual densities of mammals, which means the abundance of mammals after the control and what's left, to see how that affects our birds so that we can then really target our control at a more finer scale to understand if we drop our rat population down 90%, what would we expect to see in the most vulnerable bird species.